Hey guys, Professor M here with MajinPlanet.com, and happy Mother's Day out. So if you're a mom, or if you got a mom, whether she's alive or still with you, be sure to give her a big hug. Wish her happy Mother's Day. And I know, and I know there are some people out there in the world where they don't know who their mother are, because their mother abandoned them or they passed away, passed away a long, long time ago. My mom passed away in 2016, and 2016 was probably the worst year of my life. And it's not something I've really talked about on the channel because I don't really go too deep into things like that, just because I don't think it's really necessary. It's not really the focus of the channel, but because today's Mother's Day and we are essentially a toy collecting movie review channel, I thought today, and that's why I'm holding this MP10 Optimus Prime here. That's why I want to talk about Mother's Day today, because my mom did pass away in 2016. Unfortunately, I was not there when it happened. I get to go and say goodbye to her and all that. My mom bought this for me. Up to that point in my life, I collected Transformers, but they weren't like a huge part of my life. Like I had G1, like I had Minosaur, I had Silverbolt, I had an Optimus Prime, I had Power Master Prime, and all those figures are gone. And these are all, you guys are seeing the background, this is all new stuff that I've acquired in the last probably 6 to 7 years. Especially like up top here, you guys can't see it, but up top here's all my what I would consider the G1 of the Michael Bay movies. Those are all the original toys that were released during the movies. And I know not everybody's a huge fan of the Michael Bay movies, Transformers, but they resonate with me, mainly because I went to go see Transformers the movie in IMAX. Was it IMAX? Maybe it wasn't IMAX. Maybe it was regular. Anyways, I went to go see it with my mom. My mom cried. The scene where Optimus Prime came out, like the truck pulled up and it transformed in front of Sam. My mom cried. My mom leaned over to me and she like, "Oh my God, are you seeing that? Can you believe that?" So my mom, she was a sweet lady, and I didn't really collect Transformers all that much. So my mom had bought this for me from Toys R Us. I believe it was Toys R Us. She got it for me for Christmas, I believe. I believe it was a Christmas present. It might have been a birthday present. My birthday and Christmas are like within the last 2 months of the year, so it might have been either or. I don't remember now. It's been a very long time. Like I think I got this a year after it was originally released, because there was a couple versions of MP10 released. This is MP10. It is old figure. It has a loose foot. The ball pin is not the strongest anymore, so I have to pose him in certain positions for him to. He does have the light feature. The battery's dead in it for the light feature, and I haven't touched the battery in like 10 years, so it's probably corroded to the point where it's probably not usable anymore. The matrix of leadership inside, and you can see it's kind of like not staying together completely because it's old. But yeah, guys, this is not really a review of this guy. I mean, it's more of a just like kind of just saying like, hey mom, thank you so much for getting this for me, because my mom bought this for me when I was a teenager, and it really got me back into collecting Transformers. And I started collecting I started collecting Transformers like hardcore, which was about 10 years ago now. Coming up this September, will be about 10 years since I've moved where I'm at right now. And as a result of that, within that time frame, my parents ended up letting go of the storage units because it was bleeding them dry of money. I had an opportunity to probably go down there to look at it, but the opportunity didn't really come up where I could do it. But this was one of the figures that I was able to bring along with me when I moved out here, along with when I went back to go see my parents back in 2000, I think it was 2014. I went to go see them on a vacation. I ended up coming back with a lot of my Transformers that I got a hold of, that my brother actually held on for me. So I'm grateful for that. So I am grateful that I do have a small portion of my childhood, especially something like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I will probably get buried with this with me. There was and I've never told this story before. My mom got me a bunny rabbit for my first Easter, and like most kids, I held on to it like nothing. It had to go with me everywhere growing up as a kid. And then when I became an adult, or not so much adult, like a teenager, it kind of just sat on the shelf in my room. But it had this weird thing, like it was something that my mom got for me, and it resonated with me. So I didn't get rid of it. And it was originally pink, and it had a face, and it was so beat up, it was gray, and it looked like it had two balls hanging on its face. That's how bad it was. And the eyes were rolled back like it was bonded. But when I moved out here, I didn't bring it with me. I left it at home because I was afraid that it would get lost, and I wanted to stay safe at home. and it just felt right, you know. But when I went to go see my mom after she passed at the funeral, I put it in the casket. So that rabbit will be forever the first thing my mom ever bought me for Easter, I guess. You know, I buried with her. So I think it's only right that the one thing that I would say this figure defined my childhood and defined me as an adult, that I bury this with me. So let me know in the comments down below, is there something that your mom bought you, whether it be like a toy, a painting, a collectible, you know, something that your mom got you that means a lot to you, that's something that you would cherish for the rest of your life, whether you're 15, 16, 17-year-old now and you're 40, 50 years old. You know, just let me know in the comments down below, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, and it means a lot to me. So happy Mother's Day. I love you, Mom. I miss you. This is my prized possession. I will never sell this. This is an amazing figure. If you don't have an MP10 and you can get one for cheap for around $100-$200, you should get one. You should definitely get one. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Once again, make sure you go give your mom a hug and tell her thank you for being my mom and everything that you do. Even if you don't get along with your mom, even if your mom is like 100 miles away, just tell her, just thank her, appreciate her, because let me tell you right now, right? There are days I wish I had my mom. There are days where it's rough and I just wish I could just call my mom and just tell her everything. Because my mom, she had all the answers. Crazy. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.